In this video, you will learn about count vectorizer in NLP. Count vectorizer converts a collection of text documents to a matrix of token counts. This produces a sparse representation of the counts using SciPy. From sklearn, we will import the count vectorizer class. From sklearn dot feature extraction dot text import count vectorizer. Let's execute our code. Count vectorizer captures how often a word occur in a document, that is the count of the frequency of a word. Let's make a corpus. We will save 4 sentences in the corpus. I'll make one variable corpus underscore train. This is going to be a Python list. Inside this, I will save 4 sentences. This is the first document. This document is the second document. And I'll put a full stop here. And this is the third one. One more. Is this the first document? These are the 4 sentences which we have saved in this variable corpus underscore train. Let's execute our code. Let's print our variable corpus underscore train. In the output, you can see we got a list here, and inside the list we have 4 sentences. This is the first one, this is the second one, this is the third one, and this is the fourth one. Let's instantiate the class count vectorizer and save it in the object. I'll make one object vectorizer. I will call the class count vectorizer. This we have imported here. Here you can see we are going to make an object of this class. Let's execute our code. Next, we will fit this on the corpus underscore train variable. I'll call the object vectorizer. From this, I will call the property fit, and I'm going to fit it on corpus underscore train. Let's execute our code. And next, we will transform and save the result in a new variable. I'll make a new variable x. I'll call the object vectorizer, and from this I will call the property fit underscore transform. This will transform our corpus train, and I will call our variable corpus underscore train. Let's execute our code. It is a sparse matrix of type numpy integer 64. We can check that. I'll print x here. In the output, you can see it is a 4x9 sparse matrix of type class numpy integer 64. As I have said earlier, count vector captures how often a word occurs in a document. Let's look at the count of each word. I will call the object vectorizer, and from this I will call the property vocabulary. We can also get the feature names. I will call the object vectorizer, and from this I will call the property get feature names. Let's execute our code. And these are the feature names, and document first is 1, second, third, this, all these are the feature names, and you can find all these words here, and you will also find the count of these words. Next, we are going to convert the variable x into array, that is this sparse matrix. We will convert this into an array. I'll call our variable x, then I will call the property to array. Let's execute our code, and here you can see that we have 4 rows, 1 2 3 4, and we have some columns 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9. We got 4 rows because we are having 4 sentences in our corpus underscore train. We have 4 sentences, 1 2 3 and 4. That is why we got 4 rows here, and these are the 9 columns, and 9 columns represent our features. If we count these features, 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 and 9. So these 9 features represent here columns, and these are also 9. You can count 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 and 9. The numbers 0 1 and 2 have some meaning. 0 indicates that the feature name is absent in the sentence. 1 indicates the feature name is present once, and 2 indicate the feature name is present twice. I'll explain you this. I'll print our corpus train. We got 0 here because this is not present in this vocabulary, and you will see this here it is present, but the difference is that here the T is capital but here the T is small. That is why we got 0 here. Then the next is, and if you see is present, so we got 1 here. The next word is the is also present, so we got 1 here. Then we have first is also present, so we got 1 here. Next we will test the count vectorizer on a test data. That is, we will test it on the sentence that the count vectorizer has not seen before. I'll make one variable test underscore data. This is going to be a Python list. I will say one sentence. This is my first NLP. Let's execute our code. Let's print our variable test data. In test data we have one sentence. This is my first NLP. Now I'm going to transform this and save it in a new variable. I'll make a new variable result, and then I will call vectorizer object. From this I will call the property transform, and I'm going to transform our test data. Let's execute our code. Next I am going to convert this result into an array. Result dot to array. This will convert it into an array, and here you will see we got only one row because we have only one sentence. That is why we got one row only. We can also create a data frame of our feature names. I'll import pandas as pd. Import pandas as pd. I'll make one variable document term matrix. We are going to create a document term matrix, and then from pandas I will call data frame. Data frame, and inside this I will pass our sparse matrix, this x dot to array, and here column names will be. To get the column names we will call our object vectorizer, and from this we will call the property get feature names. This will give us the column names. Let's execute our code. Let's print our variable document term matrix. In the output you can see we got a nice data frame of our features, and these are the features, and document first is 1 second, the third. All these are feature names. The count vectorizer is the simplest way of converting text to vector. It tokenizes the document to build a vocabulary of the words present in the corpus and counts how often each word from the vocabulary is present in each and every document in the corpus. This video was about count vectorizer in NLP. If you like my video, please subscribe to my channel. Thank you for watching.